It's Coach James with Coach Alex. So we're gonna work on some leg lock entanglement positions and just show some details around how to get the straight ankle lock. So we're gonna start from closed guard and then move to an open guard. So it's real common position. There's a lot of ways that I can open the guard, but in this case, I'm just gonna push on the hips and I'm gonna sit up with with my outside leg. I'm gonna bring my elbow on top of the shin. I don't really want to squeeze too hard on this leg. I don't want to bring attention that I'm attacking this leg. So from here, I'm going to post my hand on the mat. I'm going to pull my inside, which is my right leg in this case. I'm gonna pull my right leg up, and I'm gonna tuck my foot behind his hamstring. So one of the things that this knee does is it blocks my opponent from coming up and attacking me as I'm going for this leg lock. So from here, I'm gonna grab and anchor my left hand across the knee. I'm gonna bring my left foot on top of the hip. I'm gonna really squeeze my knees together. So from here, now I can start. I've got a good position on the leg. Now I can start to go for this straight ankle lock. So the first one that a lot of people will show is they'll do this first ankle lock from here. The issue with this is oftentimes you don't get deep enough on the heel and you're trying to squeeze on your opponent, and if they have good flexibility in the foot, you can't finish. So one that I like to use is I'll sit up, I'll grab the heel with my hand, and it brings my wrist bone right underneath the Achilles. So from here, I'll grab my bicep, and sometimes you can grab across the shin if you like. You can just bring the hand up, and I'll just square up. All I'm doing is pulling my shoulder back. So I'm pulling my shoulder back, and I'll look up this way. But this position becomes so tight that you actually don't even need the legs to finish the lock. So that's one position. All right, so this next position, Coach Alex is going to take my back. He's going to have one hook in and a seat belt. Now, normally this is a terrible position to be in. And so what we're going to look to do is how to get a knee bar from this position. So Alex is going to take my back. He's got a seat belt on. And whenever I'm in this position, I'm going to bring my knee up high. I'm going to bring my elbow in tight to my hip, because I want to keep this hook from, showing Coach Alex. So I want to keep this hook from coming in. So from here, I'm going to push this foot down. I'm going to bring my top leg over the top of it, and I'll actually use my foot to feed this foot to me. So from here, I'll grab both hands to the heel. I'll bring the heel to my shoulder, and I'll begin extending my hips forward. So one more time. Coach Alex has a one hook in, seat belt. If I'm fast enough and I can get it while this leg is straight, or before he starts to bring that hook in, I'll post my hand to the mat, move my hips over the top of just over the top of his knee. Then I'll just grab through to the ankle. So from here, same thing. I'll grab both hands to the heel, extend my hips forward. There's the tap.
Can you show that first variation again, where you kind of used both feet underneath that calf to kind of coil in and pull it in?
Absolutely. So from here, bring it in tight. I got to get my top leg over the top of his leg, and I just kind of hook behind the calf. So from here, I'll bring the other foot forward, and I'll hook behind the heel, and use that to feed to the ankle.
Cool.
All right, Coach Matt with Coach James. We're going to show the cool little knee bar entry from the Keisagatame position in spirit of the leg locks that Coach James has been showing us. So we'll start from this Keisagatame position. It's kind of like a headlock position. Once I get here and I've got control of the arm, a lot of times what people want to do is they start trying to hook and trying to sneak to your back somehow, right? So what I'll do from this position is I'm gonna attack. When he's bringing his hips close to my hips, he's actually baiting me or giving me that knee bar. So what I'm gonna do is from this position, he's got that hook, he thinks he's kind of getting to my back a little bit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this foot, find his ankle, I'm just gonna pull this leg up. Now I'm gonna abandon this Kesa position, use this foot to feed the leg to me, slide my hips right into position over his knee, both hands on the heel, and finish with the knee bar. So one more time, Kesa Gatame position, okay? He starts thinking he's gonna start squirming his way to my back. What he doesn't realize is he's put his hips in line with my hips, which allows me to go for that knee bar. So I'm gonna get my foot on the outside of his foot, kind of use it to feed it to me, abandon my Kesa position, come down, get the heel, make sure my hips are placed right above his knee. Now we're just gonna extend our hips for the finish.